Stand by. Let's Talk Live starts
from the
right
TVD
now.
studios. Let's Talk Live with your hosts Natasha Barrett and Melanie Hastings.
All right, coming up on the show, find out how you can find love or maybe just a fun date. It's on a new website.
Also coming up, are you allergic to something maybe that you're eating? We're going to take a look at diagnosing why food allergies is changing now.
My breakfast down, bring it to my bed. I'm looking for love to call my own now. I'm looking for love. Yes,
When it comes to dating, there are a lot of options out there. A lot of people go online. So we're going to help you find the best way to find love today by going online. We have an idea. We brought in Brian Schechter. He's the creator of the new activity-based dating site, How About We? And Brian, how does this work?
So the way that How About We works is it makes it very fun and easy to go out on great dates. People go to the site, they post a date that they want to go on. They say, how about we, and then fill in the dots with a date. And then those dates get sent to other users. If someone's interested, they then can respond and they can go on that specific date.
That's interesting. So it's kind of like, you know, the whole online dating thing. You have a profile, you have your picture, you put that out there, and then you connect it with, I want to be romanced tonight and do this. It's
just like regular online dating, but the starting point is what do you actually want to do? Where do you want to go? So that you're really geared towards going online to then get offline.
What are some of the, we're looking at the dates posted here.
Great.
Tell me some about, you know, what you've seen on there and some of the weirdest ones, ideas.
Okay, cool. I'll get to some weird ones. So this is actually my homepage today in Washington, D.C. We could stop right there at this one. I can't actually read the whole one, but so it's.
You can't see that from here?
I could. Oh, it's highlighted.
I'm messing with you.
How about we see? I have good eyesight. So how about we see a? See a matinee of Black Swan, which you may want to go see on MLK Day. And so if you're interested in that specific date, saying, yeah, I want to go see that movie on MLK Day, you could check out this person's profile, you can click on their picture.
This is a neat idea. So say if that girl got like 10 guys to say, hey, I will, then she just gets to pick and choose, or maybe bring a couple. Have you seen people bring a couple? That would be interesting.
I haven't seen that, but I do know someone who's now been to a date on the Staten Island Ferry about 11 times, because they proposed that date.
Going away from Staten Island or going toward? Because that could have different ending depending which direction you're going in, you know what I'm saying?
They say they like go, get a drink, and then if it goes well, they then go out somewhere else afterwards.
Gotcha.
So I'm not so sure.
So they have a successful relationship?
No, he's gone out with 11 different people on the Staten Island Ferry. Yeah, you got
11 different people, the same kind of date. That's interesting.
Yeah, that could get old. So here are some of the stranger dates that have been proposed in D.C.
Tell me.
We launched How About We in Washington, D.C. At the very beginning of the new year. We already have over 1,000 people on the site. It's very exciting to see the types of dates that people are proposing in D.C. Some are more traditional, like how about we go to see a gallery in DuPont Circle.
Right.
And then some are a little more creative, like one of the more responded to dates was, how about we go get a couple of drinks, get to know each other, and then go to the Scientology Center to pretend that we're in a relationship and need counseling.
Wow. Now that takes some, ability there,
guts,
creativity.
Yeah. And that's one of the ways that people use the site is they propose ideas of things that they'd like to do that would create a memory, and then they find someone to go and do that with, and it's more adventurous.
You started your website up in New York City first.
Yes.
Here in D.C., it's a week old. Talking about New York City and your success, what is the success rate for people actually, having a lasting romance?
So the way we define success on the site is not so much do you get into the exact relationship you want to be in, but are you meeting people to increase your options and odds to be able to then find the relationship you really want to be in? But we're always hearing from people who are now in a happy relationship. They may have started off playing foosball in a bar and are now going out on dates, going back to the site to look at ideas, and then going out again and again.
So this could really be twofold. This could be for people that really want romance, that really want a relationship, and maybe just want to hang out.
Exactly. It's a site that's designed so that you can date just how you want to. If you're looking for a serious relationship, it totally works, and if you're looking for more casual fun, that's totally fine as well.
Do you guys screen these things before they're posted? Because this could probably get a little risque if people really use their imagination here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We have, it's generally speaking, really positive community.
Good.
And the way that it works is that people flag dates if they're at all inappropriate, and then they get pulled out of the system.
Okay.
So we really haven't had any problems because most all the people on the site are totally positive and interested in doing creative, fun things with each other. And so if something gets flagged, it gets pulled out, and then we can check it.
Now, why'd you start this? Have you ever done the internet dating thing?
So I actually lived in Washington, D.C., tried online dating, found it to be a pretty abysmal experience.
What were you on?
I tried eHarmony.
Okay. Now that one, you have to go through like 10 million pages
It's
of
like
what
an
you like to
hour-long
do
sign-up process.
and what you did in the 4th grade before they even match you with anybody.
Right. And it doesn't feel at all natural. It's definitely not fun. And then when you actually go out, at least in my experience, I was like, there's no way I'm going to meet the person I really want to be with.
Did you have
through
some
something
bad
like this.
dates?
They weren't bad, they were just boring.
Yeah.
It felt like I was going through an interview-like process. And so when we created this, I created it with my best friend, Aaron Chilkraut. And when we started it, we said, what would we actually want to do on a dating site? And we want it to be lower stakes, more natural, more fun, and about what you actually want to go and do rather than thinking that you're going to know if the person's the perfect person before you actually go out.
And I guess this way you're not matched. You're matched on your own, so to speak. It's not like a computer's matching you on your favorite colors and stuff like that. You know, it's, hey, I dig that girl, and I think I want to try this.
Exactly.
So maybe it'll be a little bit better for you than the whole eHarmony thing. Have you met anybody on here?
I have. I've gone on a few different How About We dates. I'm now dating somebody. When I first started the site, I wasn't, but the person who I
Because
dated,
that would be uncomfortable if you were saying you're going on dates.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
terrible.
be a little
I could
weird,
get
yeah.
in trouble.
But anyway, you're from someone off the site, or no?
Someone off the site, but our first date was at a How About We event. I was going to an event that we were sponsoring, and I asked her to come with me, and so it turned out all right.
Love blossomed from there. Good deal. Well, we have a good friend of our show, Tommy McFly, is a radio DJ in town at Mix. He used to be at Mix. Now he's at Fresh 94.7. And we have been trying to coax him into this online dating thing. We have a quick clip of Tommy. Let's take a look.
Well, did you make a resolution?
You know, I did, and my resolution, we were talking about this backstage, my resolution is to date more in 2011. Because 2010, I was all about my job, I was, doing the job stuff, so 2011, I'm going to be dating.
And how are you going to...
All right, he says this is his year to date.
Yes.
I think we need to hook this guy up.
There are a lot of people. Well, first of all, that's an amazing idea, and I saw more of that clip where he said someone had suggested Match.com. He's like, no, not for me.
I said I was just gonna make him a profile. Yeah.
People do that all the time. They make profiles for their friends. They try to get them to online date, and part of it's because people feel like they're biting the bullet. It's like, I can't meet someone in the real world, so now I'm going to try online dating, which is not the way to enter the process. It should be, as he was saying, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to meet the right person.
We just thought it'd be a fun experiment to put our friend through hell.
We should put him on How About We, and he'll actually have fun dating
there
the way
we
he
go.
wants
Okay,
to.
we can make this match. Does Tommy
Love
even
it.
know that we're doing this, Laura? That he has no idea. This is great. Brian, I'm glad that
We
you
will
could
reach
help
out to
us.
Tommy, yes,
we're
definitely.
punking Tommy. I like this a lot. Brian, the website is How About We. Good luck with your DC success.
Great,
It's done
thank
well
you
in New
so
York,
much,
and
yeah.
thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next on Let's Talk Live, what foods do you need to be on the lookout for? We're going to talk about how food allergies are changing. Plus, is Snooki regretting her life choices? We're going to take a look at why she could be looking to change some things. And if you have something to say, we're on Twitter. You can tweet us at Let's Talk Live DC. We'll be right back.
You're watching TBD on News Channel 8.